Dear future officers, welcome to RIS. Welcome to RIS YouTube channel. And I'm very happy to announce our ethics series on YouTube. We are starting ethics series covering all the PYQs, all the concepts in the syllabus. Not only that, important current affairs related to ethics. All these things for free. We'll be uploading the videos on a regular basis. To begin with, let us start with the PYQ series. PYQs are the most important. Why? These are the footprints of UPSC. These are not just questions. These are the things which reveal the psyche of UPSC, the mindset of UPSC, the tuning of the UPSC question paper setter's mind. So in this direction, to begin with, we will be discussing the PYQs related to case studies starting from 2013 to 2025. We'll be discussing each and every case study. So I take this opportunity to announce that we are also starting a paid batch targeting 167 marks. Ethics 167 from September 15th of this year. Here we have got 3 modules catering to 2 different sections. One is with respect to the freshers. Foundation batch, where you will be having test series, classes, mentorship, everything needed for a beginner, a person who is not knowing anything about ethics. For veterans, seniors, we have got test series and mentorship. Please do take the courses which suits you. To begin with, UPSC questions, how are they framed? What is the framework? Here you will be having 2 sections, section A and section B. Each will be having 6 questions. Coming to section A, you will be having 13 questions in total, and in B, you have got 19 to 20 questions in total. So this is the framework. This is the structure of section A. 6 questions, each carrying 6 questions, each having 2 questions, except question number 3, where you have got 3 questions. Each question carrying 10 marks, that is 130 marks. Coming to the other section, section B, case studies. Here you will be having 6 questions, each carrying 20 marks. That is 120 marks. In total, 250 marks. Most of the students, most of the average students make this common mistake. They start with the PYQs and they end up in the PYQs. That is not what toppers do. There is a method. There is a way to get high marks. That is, you have to guess the future year questions based on the PYQs. So what I advise is, go home, take 2 years questions. Based on that, get the future year questions, get the future year things in your mind and prepare for them. Once you have prepared for them, definitely some questions will appear and you will be getting the highest mark with respect to those questions. So go home and read the 24 and 25 questions, and based on that, guess some questions and comment below. Coming to the 24 questions, here we are having 13 questions in section A and 20 questions in section B. In total, 33 questions. Coming to 2025, you are having 32 questions, 13 in section A and 19 in section B. Why UPSC is giving so many questions in your ethics paper? There is a purpose for that, and it is in fact intentional. I repeat, intentionally, UPSC is giving more questions. Why? I have made a detailed video on that, and the links are given in the subscription. If you want, you can watch them. Case studies. In UPSC Civil Service Examination, ethics is the game changer. In this, students are getting considerably good marks. Up to 160, 170 they are getting. Why is that? To be precise, from which section are they getting more marks? Invariably, that is from the case study, because the questions asked in section A, the theory, are pretty difficult, very difficult to comprehend in many cases. So case studies becomes very, very important. So in this direction, let me ask you a simple, exciting question which is not told by anyone. An important secret you can take. based on which you can base all your preparation. Which is the most important year among all the years? Is it 13, 20, 23, 24, 25, or any other? Which is the most important year to base with? Because we have to take the most important. Like a lion catching the prey. Where does the lion catch? Catches in the neck, the most important area. Similarly, we have to start with the most important thing, the linchpin which connects to all the questions. In this direction, it is invariably 2012. You may ask me, sir, how can you say this? Because UPSC changed the syllabus only from 2013. Dear students, you are true. You are correct. 2013 was the first year in which UPSC introduced, but 1 year before that, UPSC gave some sample questions because the ethics paper was very new. A paper of this kind was never asked in any UPSC examinations. So they gave model questions. Those are very, very important. In total, you have got 6 questions, 3 in both sections. So they are very, very important. So you should be mastering that. Then coming to the more specific one, there are many questions. There are nearly like 170 questions given by UPSC till date. In that, which is the most important question? The one most important question, the linchpin, the most repeated, then invariably 2012 question number 5. It's an important case study. Based on that, more than 10 case studies have already appeared. Now, let us see what that important case study is. The most important case study on which, based on the theme, you have been getting questions every year. It's a very interesting case study. You have grown up with X, who has been your best friend since childhood. Not 1 or 2 days, since childhood, he is your best friend. Both of you are very good friends, so good, so intimate relation that you share everything what you have, your sorrow, your joy. Each other or the confident, each other's confident means to whom you can share everything, your secrets, with the confidence that they will keep those confidence with you. So each other's confident. Then both of you are in the final year of graduation, not the first year, final year of graduation, writing your final examinations. In the exam, you notice that your friend is copying and cheating. What a beautiful case study. So in this scenario, what will you do? It's a great ethical moral dilemma. On the one side, your best friend. On the other side, your best friend is doing the worst thing. Now, take 30 seconds, 1 minute, and analyze. Is there anything which we have missed? Or anything on which we did not emphasize much? Think it over. Pause the video for a while. What is that? The students, invariably, that is cheating lot. Is not just copying, is cheating lot. What will you do in that situation? I have analyzed this time and again. Every time I get new way of solving these things. I'll be solving these things in my future videos. Before that, I want to show you that the similar questions have been appearing. They have appeared even in 2025. This is a case study where Vijay, the deputy commissioner, who is a deputy commissioner, nothing but a collector. In some state, they are called deputy commissioners of a district, remote district in the northern part of India, means at the top in the north. But this person is from Kerala, the bottom, south. So suddenly there was a cloud burst. The village is remote, cloud burst. And there were hundreds of people who are killed and thousands injured. Since you are having a great idea, because you have worked for a considerable period of time, 2 years, you are aware of the things and you have built temporary shelters. But unfortunately, in this juncture, you got a call, you got a message from Kerala saying that your elderly mother is seriously ill, badly ill, bedridden. You did not go. You are dedicated to your duty. You kept on working. Then after 2 days, the news came that your mother is no more, expired. What to do now? You are in the northern part of India, Kerala at the bottom, south. Too long. What will you do? What about the rituals? If there is any relation which is common among all beings, whether it's plants, animals, anyone, it's the relation between a mother and a child. Your beloved mother is no more. What will you do in this regard? Not only that, there is no one, no close relative to look after these things. And the only sister you have is a US citizen. How long it takes for a person to come from US? It is 16 hours generally. What will you do in this situation? And added to this, after this, the things get worsened. There was huge rainfall. The arrangements are only temporary. What will you do in this situation? Think it over. Write down. Write down all the dimensions. There is a problem. So how to solve? What is problem solving? First, identify the problem they have given. What are the solutions? What are the alternatives? What is the advantage? What is the disadvantage of each option? Which is the best option? So this is the way problems are solved. So what is the problem? What are the alternatives? Which is the best? So the same way UPSC has asked the questions in a very standard way pertinent to the previous case study. That is, what are the options available? What is the ethical dilemma? What are the ethical considerations? Evaluate each option and why you are taking that decision. What are the merits, demerits? Not only that, which is the most appropriate. Means they have simply given the common steps in solving the case study. Case study, solving the case studies where problem solving is involved. Problem solving is nothing but decision making. They are closely related. So how are problems solved? What is the problem? What are the alternatives? Which is the best? That's it. So is there anything you want to add? Dear students, take the homework, solve the above two case studies. I can solve these case studies now and here, but I want you to solve case studies first and come up with such a kind of answer that you solve in a way better than I solve. In the next session, I'll be analyzing that. Once again, I want to repeat the things related to our new course, that is targeting 167 starting from 15th September, where there are two modules, foundation batch for freshers and for veterans, test series and mentorship. If you have got any doubt, if you want me to do more videos with respect to ethics, please let me know. Thank you one and all.